I'm sorry. Sometimes it literally takes me a while. The stuff that I'll hit record. I just sit here for minutes on end, is just trying to think of anything on the spot with which I can introduce these videos. But you know, usually something comes about. A lot of the times they're not pre-written, and a lot of times I should write others down, because sometimes I'll come up with like 2 or 3 good ones and I'm like, well shoot, now which one do I use? And I don't really save the other ones, so I forget and I never use them. My genius has been spat into the air, into the world, and no one knows. Sorry. I think I'm hilarious. Hello, my name is Montero, and thank you for joining me on my journey to watch every sitcom and every TV show ever created. Not really, but we are gonna get close. Welcome back to those of you who have been, you know, joining us with this Abbott Elementary Season 2 reaction journey. And if you're just joining us, welcome. Go to the back. No, seriously, you start with episode 1, 2, and 3, which you can find on my channel. There's a playlist that I created just for this. And eventually you can see my full reactions and we can watch them together on Patreon. But that'll probably not happen for a while, as I said. Hopefully in the new year, but I'm not gonna make any promises. But today we're gonna watch episode 4, The Principal's Office. And I'm so excited. I am a little bit behind at the time of this recording. It's not entirely my fault. I had some health issues that I had to tend to, and that literally took all of my attention away from even doing this or my freelance client work. I am a freelance photographer and graphic designer, to say. Website link down below. But I am feeling and doing a lot better, so I am going to just continue on with my life. So let's go ahead and watch this together.
Happy birthday to you.
He's so happy.
How old
There she goes again.
Sing it, Barb. The kids.
Oh, you. May the good Lord bless you.
The kid's just done. What a great cold open. Good job.
Now, does anybody remember what was in this container before?
Iceberg.
I will accept ice. Now, there was an ice cube in this container before.
Mr. Eddie, you silly.
No, I'm not. So there was an ice cube in here before, but do we think happened to that ice cube?
I love bingo.
This isn't the first time Micah has disrupted my class. It's gotten to the point where even his classmates are annoyed. Do you know how hard it is to annoy a first grader?
Bingo. 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 Bingo.
Eyes up here, right?
Bluey.
The show is called Bluey.
I've seen those toys when I used to work at Target.
Oh my God, are those pork rinds?
I know I've been talking about my ex too much. Jacob tells me I sound like a lesbian. I'm working on it.
No, not that. You eat like you took a cooking class in prison.
You know, because my play cousin Michi just got out and taught me this. It's so delicious and cheap.
Money? Because I can.
Mom never taught my sister or I how to cook.
So everybody just got a sister now.
Dang, Mr. Johnson.
Okay, listen. I can teach you how to make a cheap, non-embarrassing meal. I'm gonna regret this, but you just come to my place tonight.
What time? I mean, can I come?
Just popped out of nowhere.
Well, I couldn't think of a reason why you can't quick enough, so yeah, forget it.
Hey.
And
Jacob is so adorable. Oh my gosh.
Man, can you,
For me, bro.
Try again.
Copy that. Hey, Gregory, sir.
Gregory, sir.
Micah, you can't stop him from disrupting my class.
I have been there. All the students bring in the correct energy, and then someone goes and kills the vibe.
Yeah, I hated all of those sentences, but...
Like last week. Every time Aaliyah would give us an untenable situation. So I sent her to the principal's office.
To Ava?
Yeah, look, it made me feel like the mayor of White Guiltsylvania, but if you've really tried everything else, give it a shot.
It's a good idea, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. That is your coffee.
It was.
Oh, good.
Is that?
Yes, my cousin Vinny, and you wouldn't know that if you were minding your own business. So now, close your eyes and follow the sound of my voice. This way. How come you got a shallot?
Oh, what now?
Janine thought it was an onion that was adorable and small like her, and who am I to shatter that illusion?
Does it matter?
Janine? Well, of course it matters. I love haggling with neighborhood merchants. You should see their faces when I counter with a higher price. Yeah, you've heard of upselling? Well, I'm an up buyer.
If you get a white onion, I swear to God.
I hear cooking's like jazz.
It's not like that. You got to be specific. My sister, Kristen Marie, used the wrong ingredient making our Nana's signature dish and brought that dish to her wake. I haven't spoken to her since.
Well,
Wow, the blocking with the cameras, it's amazing.
I'm not getting the hint. Go ahead, finish.
anyway, my sister, I know that Melissa's quick to cut people off. She even stopped talking to her hairdresser because he called her Melinda once, but her own sister,
Nice.
that's just heartbreaking. I bet you miss her though, right?
Yeah, of course I miss her, but she was wrong. What am I going to do? Apologize to myself?
Well, do you think you would consider ever, mending fences with her?
Sure, that'd be nice, but Kristen Marie would have to come to me, and she's never going to do that, so let's stop talking about it.
Maybe Kristen Marie wouldn't, but Janine Marie would.
Wait, your middle name is Marie?
No, it is not. My mom forgot to give me one.
That's so sad.
Rain is an example of water in its liquid state.
Louie is from down under.
Micah, if you keep distracting your classmates, you're gonna leave me with no other choice but to send you to the principal's office.
Have you ever been down under?
I didn't want to have to do this, but you're leaving me with no choice. You're going to see Principal Coleman.
It's the principal ooh shame bit.
The principal's office. Do you think that's a little harsh for a kid that young?
Can you help me or not?
Well, I just think maybe there might be some other options. I'll be right over.
Thank you. Thank you. Come on, Micah. How have things been going since I sent Micah to the principal's office? Pretty well, I'd say.
Here I am returning Micah after a short yet respectable amount of time in my office. What do you want him to say?
I want him to apologize for disrupting the class and tell us it'll never happen again.
Of course it's gonna happen again. You want him to lie to your face?
Hey, why does he get a toy? I want to get sent to the principal's office too.
No, we're not.
What just happened?
Lollipop that she gave him.
I don't want to interrupt, but your spaghetti's getting cold.
It's the food Janine made.
Janine, you and Jacob did a good job yesterday. Stop interrupting.
She said I did a good job.
The point is,
Ava doesn't discipline the kids.
so then why did you tell me to send them to her?
Remember when I said you couldn't do that?
Look, Ava just helps you get about
Repeat what you just said, because for a second it sounded like you expect Ava to do a job.
What y'all doing in here? Never mind. I don't care.
Say when.
Discipline is an incredibly important part of a child's development. When I was a kid,
I love that Janine is not the focus of this episode. It's perfect.
I would be put on timeout, and I would have to reckon with the fact that I had committed a failure of character. And that is how I became the well-adjusted man that stands before you today.
Gregory, what do you want?
Ma'am, can you please get Ava to discipline the kids? Because I'm going to teach, not punish.
I will talk with Ava, because this color doesn't look good on you.
Right now, enough.
You wanted to see me?
Why, yes, Mr. Eddie. I did. I heard you going around complaining about my principal. And
Ava, you do these kids a disservice by not being the strong authority figure that they need. Kids are supposed to be scared to go to the principal's office. Can I go? Have you not embarrassed me enough?
Now, how do you think it feels for a 6 or 7-year-old to make that walk of shame? By the time they get to my office, they got snot running down their face and they're shaking like a chihuahua. And what? I'm supposed to punish them? And then what? Now I got to tune out some sobbing child while I'm trying to watch Below Deck? Get Micah under control on your own. I'm sending Mr. Eddie back to his class. Let's all hope he's learned his lesson.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
And this $10 dandy has hints of metal.
Oh, God, would you shut the hell up about the wine? Janine, could you get that, please?
Hey.
Do I know you, Bilbo Baggins?
Oh, wow.
let me catch you up. I made the sacred Schminty gnocchi. Implying it's from Melissa, and now reunited, and it feels so good.
Are you trying to poison me?
What the hell are you doing in my house?
Show up at my place of employ trying to mock me via food. If Nana knew you'd made this, she'd be turning over in her urn.
If Nana knew you made her gnocchi with red potatoes,
Store was out of russets. All right, enough of that. Because you're losing your mind. I thought about giving this crap to my dog, but I love my dog. So
I would say that comment was pretty hurtful.
I couldn't make that
gnocchi-shaped Play-Doh end up in my classroom with a note that said, "For my sister." Not even an apology for trying to snuff out your own sister.
Let me just say one thing to you before you go, okay? Your roots are growing in.
Dang.
Deeper.
That is enough.
My work is done.
Enough. Enough. I can't think of any other way to get Micah to focus other than to break out my dad voice.
Well, did your dad's dad voice work on you?
I'd say it did.
Working here at Abbott as a young black man. Now, I am not saying that discipline does not have its place, but your students can either fear you or they can respect you. Can't have both.
Melissa is mad.
I'm sure she's not that mad.
Yes, she is. That's
She looks
Sandy
great,
Moore.
too.
Her not bending her knees. Are you so bad at your body language because yours is?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to fix your relationship with your sister, not recreate an episode of The Sopranos. Is that offensive? I haven't seen it. I don't know.
It's not about the gnocchi, Janine. But Krista Marie left my whole family high and dry when my Nana got sick. And I was left to take care of her by myself. I missed seeing her, though. It's nice to have fun with her like that again. Yeah, you know, families, it's complicated.
I wish my mom taught me how to cook.
Why don't you and me make some time to do another cooking lesson, right? So you don't hurt someone. Oh, and no, Jacob, he's not invited.
Turned and evaporated. Now, does anyone know? Huh? She said that she knows what state the evaporated water is in. Does anyone else? Now, is the water a solid, a liquid, or a gas?
Wrong.
Not quite, buddy, but that's okay. Oh, I feel like I got the situation under control.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you could always just come say hi.
And I have to be high to do that. Come on.
Oh.
You are no longer speaking to work, Ava. You could drop it off at her desk or speak to her tomorrow. How dare you? Oh.
Dang. Because it was supposed to be his job. But I do suspect that he's going to go from...
What up, Pop? Yeah, of course. Of course. I'm sorry, Lieutenant Colonel Father, sir.
Oh. Lieutenant Colonel Father, sir. But, wow.
This one's very special. This is me on Krista Marie's wedding day. Oh.
They just got the wedding joke.
See, look at this. Look how nice we used to get along.
Wow. Wow. So what do y'all think? That was a really funny episode. I really enjoyed that. A couple things, and honestly, the one thing I wanted to say is that I think that we're going to see by the end of the show, however many seasons there are, or by the time that Gregory is allowed to become the principal, right? So I'm guessing season 4, 3, maybe Ava is going to step down, do something else, or start something of her own. We don't know, but, you know, by the time we see Gregory become principal, he's going to be way more mature and less lenient. But I feel like once he becomes principal, he'll have to navigate that terrain. Obviously, he's not going to be perfect, but I think we're gonna see him go from what we thought was a really good candidate to become principal. But after this episode, you're just like, huh. Maybe Ava is not fully wrong. I don't know. We'll have to see as time continues. But that was a solid episode, and I had a lot of fun, so leave a comment. What was your favorite part of that episode? My sushi media links are in the description below, and I will see you next time. You've just been Montified.